McDonald's app, you can get your favorite thing delivered to your door. So if you were looking for a reason to skip washing those dishes you left in the sink, consider this a sign. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Now at McDonald's, get free delivery when you spend $15 or more, only in the McDonald's app. Valid once a day through March 24th, 2024 at participating McDonald's. Excludes tax and service fees. Delivery prices may be higher.
Feeling welcomed makes every experience better. Like apartments that are pet-friendly, resorts that are family-friendly, and universities that are transfer-friendly. At University of Phoenix, we'll help you get every transfer credit you deserve. We accept eligible credits from over 5,000 accredited institutions.
Let's see.
Transfer in 12 to 60 credits.
What's up, Daniel? How you been? Sorry, I was just like getting everything set up.
Or degree in tech, healthcare, education, or business today at phoenix.edu.
Let's see. Let me know if the sound is okay. Okay, cool. Oh, sad.
Sorry, I didn't listen.
Oh, what's up?
I went to get food.
No worries. Yeah, I'm just streaming right now.
I'll be on at 5 though, the acorns.
Sounds good. I might be busy tonight. I got friends coming over around 5-ish. But you got that V6?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a boulder in my favor. It was a slabby boulder with some big reach moves.
Nice.
But it felt good. I did it a weird way, and the person spectating me was like, "Nah, you can't balance there." I was like, "I'm gonna show you," and then I did, and he's like, "Okay."
Anyways, I'm going to hop off so I'm not talking to myself on stream.
Right.
But I'll catch you around, man. Yo, what's up, crew? Yeah, this is what I got going so far. It's a bit of a beast. Like what kind of copy? Like a page copy or like a book copy or like just the PNG? So I can send you the PNG for free if you want. Let's see. So right now, I still have to like finish this mammoth. But if you want to read it, it's free on Webtoons, and then once I start doing like the hard copy print, I'll definitely let you know once I do that, because I still need to figure out how much it costs to like produce. But on Webtoons, it's GMO World, and you got all the chapters. But I'll definitely sign one for you, man. But as far as time frame, like I've been working on this dude for like, geez, almost like 3 years now. I'll get it done eventually.
Like watching way too many fucking horror movies. Ow. Cooler down here than it is up there.
It's freezing down here.
Huh?
It's freezing down here.
I like it. Oh, there she is.
What's up, One Eye Schizopath? Thank you, man. Yo, I'm glad. Let's see. Thanks for tuning in, Demite. But yeah, if you got any questions as far as like art questions, definitely shoot me in chat and I'll try my best to explain. Let's see. Did you watch the vending one, right? Of like how to get your art through or sell your art at like vending events. Yeah, that's my webtoons comic. I've been like working on this baby for almost like I think almost 3 years now. It was like my end of college comic and then just been slowly busting them out. But yeah, if you want to check it out, maybe I'll put the link in chat. Hell yeah, man. It's definitely a labor of love. I didn't realize like how long it would like take to make pages when I first started out, but I don't know, I definitely got way better from like having to do all those drawings. Like, I don't know, like it's definitely very fulfilling. And if you have any questions, let me know, man. I can give you some pointers as far as like setting up your files and all that weird stuff. Let's see. Are you planning on doing like a manga or like a colored comic? So this page, he's like in a different dimension. So like to kind of sell it, I did like a different art style. So I'm gonna kind of do like this I'll do a little bit of color at the end, but I'm gonna try to keep it black and white for the most part. Let's see. So yeah, like I might do a little bit of a green tinge, but normally, as far as like the normal style of the chapters, when it's like in the real world, it kind of has like this more like red yellow color scheme to it. So once I finish this section, I'll go back to coloring it, but At least for this area, it's going to be like black and white. Let's see. Dude, yeah. Definitely, I feel like for me, adding color to my comics, like, made it take like 4 times as long. But it's crazy. I would say, yeah, black and white, it's very liberating, and I don't know. You get to experiment more, and like the limitations kind of help. Oh, so to do from grayscale to color, so once I do the grayscale on a new layer on top, we'll call this color. You got two blend modes. So you got the saturation and then the color. So if you just do color, it keeps like the value the same, but it changes the color. And like this is pretty useful for like hue variation. Oops, that went back to normal. But yeah, so normally I just mask it out and like paint over colors, and then sometimes if you want to play around with saturation, that one's like also pretty nice, because then you can make that color just slightly less saturated. So I kind of combine those two, and then that kind of helps add colors to my variation. Like, so it's like definitely depending on the style. If you have like a more anime, like whimsical style, I'd say like start going from color first. But if you have something like more grungy and you want to keep your value scale a lot more precise, then I'll do grayscale to color. Thank you so much, man. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Just curious, what part of art do you guys struggle a lot with? Like composition, color, form? Dude, yeah, grayscale definitely helps with like contrast. And it's like, I don't know, it's very fun to play around with like the black and white values, and because like sometimes color gets super distracting too. So it's like very refreshing just to go back to grayscale. And it kind of helps my rendering too. But yeah, at least for me, I feel like I struggle the most with doing form and value. So it's like these practices kind of helps me out practicing that. Dude, yeah, auto, I struggle with that too. It's like, the minute I start adding colors, it's just like, it gets too distracting. I get too excited. But it's that's kind of why I like to use like the multiply layer. It kind of helps me get what do you call it, control of that a little bit better. Cause then like if I like shade too dark, I can at least like tone it back a little bit. So that's definitely helped me out. But sometimes I feel like the multiply layer, it doesn't like do it enough. So then I have to do like a paint over, and usually once I combine those two, it kind of helps me out. Dude, yeah. No, I definitely struggle with that too. It's like, cause like even if I do draw out the perspective grid, it's like super tedious, and like it's like just so many lines to process. But let's see, I think what's helped me out as far as keeping volume to stuff is like once I get this base shadows, if you do like a little bit of a lasso and then like change your brush to a soft round, just like super subtly, I can push out just a tiny bit, and that kind of helps give it just a little bit more value. What happened? So pretty much as far as the lore go, I can give you guys a little bit of what's happening. So, oops. Essentially, the bird dude wants to learn magic so he can like get revenge, pretty much. So he's like, he goes through this like evil tree, and then he like sells his soul to like this business dude. I'll pull up that. But yeah, so he pretty much travels to a different dimension to sell his soul so he can learn magic. And it's kind of like this weird business puppet, and it's like after like a while of talking, he like finally shows his like true form, which is like this gross Cthulhu type creature. It's kind of inspired by like the Halo flood. Let's see. And then yeah, so right now he's gonna read his mind by like shoving his tentacles down his throat, and then it'll do like a flashback of. So right now I'm just like getting ready for that flashback. Let's see. Dude, yeah, that's the lasso and the soft brush is like a game changer for me. Yeah, it's definitely some nightmare shit. I think I got some inspiration from like My Little Nightmares too, so it's like I kind of like the way how they like deform the faces. So I'm glad it gives nightmare vibes. That makes my day. just gonna find some textures. Dude, yeah, that game's sick as hell. Yo, what's up, Siddharth? Thanks for tuning in, man. So pretty much what I'm doing now is like I'm adding this gross texture, and then if I do image adjustment, let's see. First I want to turn down the saturation. Yo, thank you, bro. That means a lot, man. I'm stoked. And then, so if I turn it black and white, and then if I adjust the curves, so like all the black pockets will show, and then if I change the blend mode to multiply and turn down the opacity, I can kind of give this texture. I might have to, let's see, crank up the curves a little bit. Let me try that again, actually. Didn't like how that. Okay, image, adjustment, curves. So I want to bring that, and then, oops, there we go. There we go. So you want it like very stark. And then if you do multiply, that's kind of showing. Let me do an image threshold. Bring that. Something like that. And then multiply. There we go. And then I can just erase some of that detail out. And it's just an extra layer. But yeah, that's how I add a lot of grunge effects to my stuff. And just like bringing it back. But it definitely helps add a lot more texture to your drawings. Let's get far away.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want or need one either. They're happy. They have a good bead on them.
But why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
Let me throw it in chat. But it's free on Webtoons. Control C. And then let me throw in the chat below. But Yeah, if you go to Webtoons, it's called GMO World. I think I might have it linked on my YouTube page too. But it's like this top one. I think this was like a this is like sort of a soft archive, but it's not in order. But if you do this one, you'll be able to read it from the beginning, and you can see all the different art style changes I've gone through. Yeah, of course. I think I kind of designed it for phone, so it's like a little bit easier to read on your phone than laptop. But I mean, they both work. Soon I'll do like a printed release once I finish this. Quite soon, probably another couple years of grinding. Oh yeah, thank you, Otto. It's coming together. Oh, infast? Okay. Good to know. Thank you, man. My bad, bro. So I went to, let's see, I got my degree in graphic design. So it's like, I went to Chico State, and it wasn't really, it was like more of a general college than an art college. But yeah, I got a degree in graphic design, and I was like loosely trained, but a lot of it was like self-learn. I've had, so I think as far as like stuff I learned from college, I think my printmaking class probably taught me the most, and like a little bit of like art 101, but a lot of it was just self-taught. Like I definitely learned a lot more teaching myself than going to school and whatnot. But honestly, I think what's helped a lot was like once I started meeting other artists and then like start seeing what they did, that's like definitely helped a lot. Is like I feel like the whole art community is like more useful than like school by itself. Um, so it's kind of complicated because I don't, at the end of the day, I don't think art school is like necessarily important because like you can definitely teach yourself. But I will say this, like, I think what art school does provide, or like college in general, is networking. And I don't think you necessarily have to go to an art school to like network. Like you can definitely get it from other places. But college did help me network a lot. And then I just recently, so a month ago, I would probably say like, you know, art college isn't worth it. But then I got a job at Crunchyroll, and the only reason why I got a job there was because my classmate used to got a job there and recommended me. And then like I wouldn't have gotten the job if it wasn't for her, and if I, what do you call it? And if I didn't go to college, I wouldn't have gotten that opportunity. So it's like it's mixed. Like I'm conflicted because I feel like as far as like learning all this stuff, you can like there's so much information online to learn it. Like you don't necessarily need to go to school for it. But networking is also just like so important. So the answer's complicated, man. Like I wish I could say, but it depends, you know. Let's see. Are you like planning? Are you about to graduate high school? Or are you thinking of? Yeah, social media drama, man. That's kind of why I stay off of TikTok. I kind of just like to stay in my own little bubble. What other art YouTubers do you guys watch? Just curious. Yeah, man. I think networking is like the hardest part because like you spend like, or at least for me, I spend like 8 hours just drawing, and then it's like, oh man, I forgot I need to talk to people. Never confused. No, dude, I totally feel you. It's like everyone, everyone in the art community is on their own like different wavelength, so it's like it's very easy to have like random petty drama happen. But when you do find that group, it's nice and that like support system. But it's also like weird because it's like this whole like because art is so personal, there's like this like weird ego that kind of goes into it. So it's like a lot of people are like sizing each other up. That's how it feels like a lot of times.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business, like that.
Oh,
"Let's get it
Junji?
online and see
Yeah,
what happens"
dude.
stage.
That dude's a
And the
legend.
site is live.
That
It's
"we
like, I
opened a
like how he
store
does
and
his,
made a
like,
fast checkout"
perspective and,
stage.
like, the fisheye
Thanks.
perspective.
You're
It's,
all
like,
set. That counted up and
crazy he
shipped
doesn't
around
even
the
have to,
globe
like, draw a
stage.
grid
This
for
one's
that.
going to Thailand.
What
And
hell,
that
dude? Let me look him
"did
up.
we just hit 1 million orders" stage. Whatever your stage, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at
Yeah, I
shopify.com/soundcloud.
like the Gorillas. I like the their like Black Jack collab, and then Clint Eastwood. That was a good song. And then I like their music box project too. That was like pretty sick. Let's see. You're talking about Jamie Hewlett, right? Is this the one? Oh shit, he did Gorillas? Plastic Beach, that's crazy. Dang, dude, thank you for showing me that. That's sick. Dude, yeah, they have like their distinct style. I've definitely taken inspiration from them a couple times. It's like, especially the way they like mix 2D and 3D too. From Brazil? Hell yeah. I had a dude in my last stream. He's like from that area too. Let's see, what time is it for you over there? So for me it's 1:51 p.m. I'm from West Coast United States. Dang, 7 p.m. Let's see, are you more like East Coast? Dang, bro, you're a trooper. Let's see. Is it called Sri Lanka? Let's see. Okay. South of India. Dang. Oh, what's up, Amit? Israel. Hell yeah, midnight stream. Thanks for tuning in, man. It's funny, when I like first started YouTube, I didn't think like I'd have like everyone from around the world. I thought it was just like gonna keep me in the US, but like it's kind of sick connecting with all y'all from around the world. Oh hell yeah, dude, thank you. The farm one, that was the treasure box, like the treasure chest one, right? Dude, I'm sick. Missed. This one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got a little lazy on this finger. But I don't feel like doing the line work again, so I'm just gonna go with it. So it's kind of like a regular show with regular show, Adventure Time, and on Adult Swim. It's kind of like the vibe it is, but it's like essentially the gist is, let's see. So the bird dude's kind of like Morris, and then the yellow dude's more like Rigby, but he's like a murderous like psychopath. So this dude's just trying to be like a good person, and then this yellow dude, his name's Teddy, he kind of goes around and just causes beef and kills anything in sight, and then Morris has to like deal with this idiot, and it's just like at least the first couple chapters, that's kind of the main gist before I like get more into this story. But yeah, it's just some Newgrounds humor. Yo, what's up, Shin? Let's see. I think you were here earlier, right? When I was doing all the troubleshooting. Thanks for coming back. But nah, things been good. What about you, man? Oh yeah, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Hey, thank you, man. Let's see. Anything new with you guys? Anything exciting? Oh yeah. What are you drawing, a minute? Dude, thank you. I know, I was like, that was something. Hell yeah, everyone's drawing. That's the way I like it. It's like, it's definitely a lot harder to tattoo yourself, and like, honestly, I've only like tattooed my thighs because it's like in front of me, but if like trying to do it on your chest, the skin's so like loose, it's a lot harder to. You need, it's like I feel like I need someone to hold my skin tight to get that area. It's definitely possible. I think a lot of apprenticeships too, they like make their apprentice tattoo themselves first. Because it's like if you're not confident enough on yourself, are you gonna tattoo someone else? Or I think that's kind of like the way they think about it. Hell yeah, dude. Pinterest is such a good reference spot. Definitely used Pinterest a couple times. Are you doing like a medieval drawing or like like cyberpunk or ninjas? Sin City. Ooh, the storyboard. Hell yeah, dude. You doing like is is it kind of like this other Sin City where it's like the black and white kind of? Let me pull it up because I think that's like a movie slash comic too. Um, or it's kind of like this. Oops. But yeah, how long you been working on your storyboard project? Because those things can take a fat minute. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Oh no, it's like that's what the names remind me of. But yeah, I'm stoked for that. You gotta show me that project once you get close to finishing it. I'm stoked to see it. Medieval, hell yeah. It's funny, I feel like whenever I like draw swords, it's so hard to like make them look straight, and they always like, at least for me, they always look like wet noodles after after I finish drawing it, because I just like add a natural curve to it. Especially when you're doing like dynamic stuff where it's like it kind of bends with the perspective too. Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. I've been there before. Cause then it's like, at least for me, it's like those 2 years you get like so much better, and then you're like, oh man, I can't use my old stuff. Let's see. So you're planning to turn it into like a short animation film, right? Have you looked into what programs you're gonna use to animate it in?
Hi, we're Visible. We're the wireless company with nothing to hide. Seriously. Hidden fees? We don't have them. Annual contracts? Not our thing. Great wireless on just one line? Now that's more like it. Get unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon for just $25 a month. Taxes and fees included. That's right, $25 a month, every month. Sorry, hidden fees. We're just not that into you. Sometimes the choice is just Visible. Switch today at Visible.com. Rate with service on the Visible plan. For additional terms and network management practices, see Visible.com.
TV Paint, ooh, nice. Procreate, Photoshop to do the arts and backgrounds. Dude, yeah, Photoshop's so good for doing the backgrounds. TV Paint, that's like, that used to be like Nickelodeon's like industry, right? That's like pretty industry standard software. Let's see. Are you planning? So I'm guessing you're using TV Paint to, what do you call it? Like do the animation, and then do you use like Premiere to like clip them all together? Because at least for me, I feel like I have to do it like scene by scene, or else like my computer explodes. Or I guess you can use like CapCut too. That's a pretty good program. Clips. Oh, I did not know Clip Studio can do it. How do you like Clip Studio? Because I've been using Photoshop, and I'm like getting tired of like the subscription. But what's your opinion on Clip Studio? You think it's like pretty good?
What am I afraid of? What the fuck am I afraid of? You're afraid of me, you're afraid that I won't love you back. You know what? I'm afraid too. Fuck it, I want to give it a shot, and at least I'm honest
Okay.
with you. I'm not honest.
I've used OpenTunes, and it's like it's good, but it crashes on me so many times that it's like I haven't done animation because it keeps on crashing. I've like been avoiding animation projects for a year. But TV Paint, I'll look into that. I've used like Blender, and that's pretty like cool, but it's like I feel like it's a little like bloated sometimes, where it's just like there's too many options. Hell yeah, okay. Is Clip Studio Paint like a free or subscription, or like one-time payment? Months. Okay. That's good to know. Cause yeah, I think like what was cool about Clip Studio Paint was like you could like import 3D models and like use that for like your reference, and that was like pretty sick. Really affordable. Hell yeah, okay. Affordable subscription, or you can purchase, that's what I like to hear. I don't know, if my schools didn't like force me to use like the Adobe program and I've like grew up on it, I definitely would have found a different alternative, but it's just like been using it for so long, but I might make the change soon. There's cool for 3D stuff. Dude, yeah, I totally feel you. That's like, it's so ass for like 2D animation stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like I played around with the grease pencil. It's cool, but it's like, it's so much more complicated than it needs to be. And then I don't even think there's like onion skinning for Blender unless you get like an add-on. For TV paint, is there like is it like bone rigging or more frame by frame drawing? That's what I do for Premiere, honestly. I got a cracked version of Premiere. I just need to do it for my Photoshop. Oh yeah. It's like frame by frames definitely looks way more satisfying. It's like I like keyframe for like panning stuff and like, what do you call it? Or I don't need as much motion, but I don't know, for those action shots, frame by frames like just feels so much like crunchier. Yeah, dude. I use it when I feel pretty lazy. I've done that for like some of my YouTube videos, but it's like it'll get the job done, but it sure feels artificial. And then like sometimes it's like when I'm like, what do you call it, separating all the layers, like by that time it's just as much work as doing what do you call it, frame by frame. I mean, frame by frame is definitely more work, but it's like you get better result, especially since, you know, you're dissecting all these layers and moving them individually. Ooh. If you can think of the animation, let me know. I definitely want to check that out. Let's see. Is it these guys? This is sick though. The yellow one. Teddy, yeah. Let's see. Yellow one. Let me bring up the webtoons. Oh yeah. Was that like the main cartoon you watched as a kid? Dr. Duck. Dang, courage. That shit used to give me nightmares. Ooh, I'm gonna check out the other two. Yo, this is sick. Kind of gives me like that Foster's Home of Imaginary Friend vibe. A little bit of Over the Garden Wall and Monster High. Oh, I like that art style. Dude, thank you for sharing these. These are like inspirational. This like gives me like Adult Swim LT Grey vibes. And then a little bit of Flapjack. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Hey, dude, thank you for sharing that. Let's see, for your YouTube channel or for mine? So I think, yeah, like closed captions definitely are pretty useful. Let me subscribe to you. Because I think normally it does auto caption, but I don't know how to do it for different languages. I've done like manual captions and it's taken me way too long, so I don't do it anymore. But I just hit you with the subscribe. Yeah, they're like tentacles-ish. They're like half tentacles, half like maybe moss. But yeah, they're definitely, let's see. They're like, I'll pull up the Halo Flood, because that's kind of what they're a little bit based off of. So like flesh growth. But yeah, they're little mind-reading tentacles. Thank ya. I like that moon emoji. Brings me back to like that old Smosh kit of like the moon dude. Or the Smosh skit. So at first I worked at Life Touch, and that's like the school yearbook photo where like I take school picture days. So I did that for about almost 3 years, and then just last week I just got a job at Crunchyroll doing for their graphic design position. So I'm about to start that chapter, which I'm pretty excited for. But no, for the longest time I was just a school photographer, professional photographer. And that job was fun, but I had some weird ass hours. Like I was waking up at like 3 a.m. to drive to school that is like 3 hours away, and then just to get there at 6 a.m. and then I wouldn't get back home till like almost like 5 p.m. and it was like exhausting after a while. I've definitely done like 60 hours a week from that job. But I'm slowly trying to make art full time. But the Crunchyroll will definitely help a lot. Yeah, the anime streaming service. But I'm doing more of like the e-commerce side, so I'm just like, from what I know, I'm pretty much just like photoshopping like anime characters onto like shirt templates and book templates, and I'm just like doing all the site all the merch graphics pretty much. At least from what I know. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm excited. Definitely getting this job was like, oh, cool. I didn't go to school for graphic design for nothing. Because that's how it felt. Like, I just, like, went straight into, like, school photography. I was like, yeah, I'll get it eventually. Honestly, bro, dead ass. It's like, it's like, hindsight, it's like, oh yeah, it's so clear, but like, at the moment, it's just like, it just kind of feels like you're winging it all the time. But, you know, that's what makes it fun. What about you? What do you do for work, man? Oh, dang. Let's see. See, just like making sure everything like doesn't fall apart almost. That's for like a TV, right? So you just like what do you call it? You just like it's like more scheduling kind of, and then just making sure everyone does their thing. Hell yeah, man. It's like manager positions, I don't know, they always seem so stressful. Usually, what do you call it? Because for Life Touch, those like, is either I stayed an employee or if I wanted to progress, go into manager, but it's like, there's so many things you have to balance that aren't in your control. It just seems super stressful. So like, good on you, man. Like, that shit isn't easy. Do you like working in the television industry, or are you thinking of like trying to, as a like a stepping stone to do something else? Or like, I guess, what kind of job would you try, or you want to get into? Hell yeah, bro. I wish you the best. At least in the US, it's like the animation industry in here, they're not kind to their workers, but hopefully in your area, they're a lot better. I feel like that, and like we like, oh, what do you call it? At least in LA, they outship a lot of the work to like to other studios outside the country because it's so like expensive to produce it domestically in the US. You thinking of doing like a storyboarding? Is that your main what do you call it? Not niche, but like focus point or specialty? Hell yeah. I feel like, yeah, that's like where it all comes together too. That'd be sick. Cause yeah, it's like one thing to look at line work, but I feel like coloring and shading, that's like the satisfying part because you do all of this work up, all this build up work, and then that's when it all comes together. Hell yeah, yes sir. I feel it, cause it's like, what do you call it? I feel like animation line work's like its own different beast, cause it's like smooth lines. So you can't really like focus on like line texture as much. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's from what I gathered. Is like especially the cleanup phase. Cause like I like doing like the sketchy stuff, but always like the cleanup line work is like so tedious for my animations. Like, man, it's the part I like the least amount. Yeah, the tracing. I know. It's like a lot of respect to animation because it's definitely like a labor of love, but there's a lot of tedium.
be nice if we were always in control of the when and where in our lives.
Yeah, yes, I'll get you those figures today.
Mom, check it out. I learned a new song.
When and where you choose to do something can make all the difference. At University of Phoenix, we make it easy to balance work, family, and school. Plus, with online classes 24/7, you get the freedom to learn when and where you want. Start your degree in tech, healthcare, or business today at phoenix.edu.
What's up, Powered by Mochi? How you been? I feel like it's been a fat minute since I've seen your name. Thank you. He's coming along. I'm almost done with at least the majority of the rendering, and then once I do the specular highlights and fog, we'll start to really pop.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's anniversary sale. With hot buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Ashley Sleep mattresses starting at $2.50. Plus, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. And shop top mattress brands like Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Purple, and Beautyrest Black with 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
It's its own beast. Like, honestly, like, I'm using this comic for... I'm doing a comic so I can turn into more of like a motion comic / animation later. But I know for me, it's like I gotta get this story timeline at least understandable, and then I'll do animation. So that's kind of why I did the comic first. But it's I don't know. I'd say it's worth it. I feel like they like take around the same amount of time, like animation. Well, like it depends how many like corners you cut on animation and whatnot. But it's like, at least for me, it feels like detailed storyboarding, or if storyboards were like the final form. That's kind of how I'm treating it as. Although like balancing the text is like can get a little tedious. Robert Valley, let me check him out. Is that the artist's name? Oh wait, did he do this stuff looks really familiar. He does like Love, Death and Robot, right? Or is like he was one of the artists for that? Dude, this is sick. It's like I definitely feel like I've seen his art before, but I didn't know his name. Thank you for pointing it out. Like, I'm definitely gonna check out his stuff. Yeah, I remember the eyes. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like at least making the graphic novel first, like, you know the story and you can like kind of get away with winging it, but like if you wing it on animation, it's like you can definitely like fuck yourself over so hard if you don't know what you're doing. What's up, Taylor Crowbirdie? Thanks for tuning in. Massive swerve. Okay. Definitely subscribe to that. Dang, bro, you're giving me all the artist research. Thank you so much.
Seriously.
It's like, I've like seen their work before, but I've never like looked into their names, so this is like hella helpful.
Now that's more like it. Get unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon for just $25 a month. Taxes and fees included. That's right, $25 a month, every month. Sorry, hidden fees. We're just not that into you. Sometimes the choice is just Visible. Switch today at Visible.com. Rate with service on the Visible plan. For additional terms and network management practices, see Visible.com.
Oh, thank you. I hella appreciate your support. You're with us in spirit, man. Much love, man. How's your drawing turning out, man? I mean, you don't have to answer, because I totally feel being in the groove. I can switch over to my phone if you need that monitor. Oops. Dude, yeah, the two monitors is such a game changer. I used to like brute force it with one monitor for the longest time, and now I can't go back to one monitor. Thank you. It's like a blessing and a curse because it's like it definitely ups my time, but it's like satisfying. Sometimes I wish I could like not just tune out those little details, but I don't know, kinda I got love for my pieces.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They have a
You streaming right now? Yeah. Sorry. Oh, you're chilling. But I don't think it really picks up.
people are dumb,
Let me just
and
double check.
dangerous animals, and you know it.
Yeah, it's not picking up, so you're chilling.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 US-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
What the fuck did Chris? What did you do? Okay, this is my first time. Really like this. Definitely. But that's okay. A lot of musicians aren't used to having like good footage of themselves. You'd probably be happy it's not camera footage or not phone footage. And a lot of stuff I can use for an edit. Also, clips in this Instagram. Let's see, buddy. This is. Am I on your stream? Yeah, there's the camera. Bruh. I didn't realize it. Bruh. Hell no, boy. That's crazy. What's up, y'all? Surprise. You're on my stream. Good thing I'm not playing Street Fighter right now. You might get stream sniped. I don't like how your camera has the SD card slot, the same slot as the battery. Yeah, it's non-obvious. Not a big fan of it. Oh, the skate. It's a beautiful day to skate. It is physically really good if I might. Dude, right? The halftones add so much to it. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's coming together. Once I added all these like little specular highlights and saliva, it's definitely coming together. I think we'll be doing shows soon. Well, our noise thing was like 6 months ago-ish. But soon. Once I feel like cleaning up the yard. Like I've had people hit me up, but I'm still feeling lazy. Yeah, I've been getting up in some notifications. I'm just been telling them that we're waiting for our noise thing to go away. It's a pretty good out.
It's time to tax like a champ with help from your local pros at H&R Block. Block guarantees 100% accuracy and your max refund or your money back. Plus, you'll always know the price of your tax prep before you begin.
Walk in or make an appointment at 2255 Esplanade in Chico or call 530-895. 1-876 to see for yourself why it's better with Block.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Suffering from knee pain, tennis elbow, rotator cuff injury, or plantar fasciitis? Prestige Regenerative Medicine offers leading-edge treatment with PRP therapy. PRP uses a concentration of your own blood platelets to activate and accelerate healing in your joints, helping many patients avoid steroid injections or surgery. PRP therapy is safe, effective, and clinically proven. Available at Prestige Regenerative Medicine of Redding and Chico. Click to learn more or visit prestigeprp.com.
Thank you. Yeah, he's coming together. I'm gonna try to add some fog, and that might help. I might have to lower him down just a little bit. But I'm pretty stoked how he's turning out. Maybe once I do a little blur.
What am I afraid of? What the fuck am I afraid of? You're afraid of me, you're afraid that I won't love you back.
Aww.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll probably do some like trippy colors. Yeah, I think I'm gonna at least do a little bit of colors on this guy. I might do chromatic aberration. That usually helps sell like a different dimension. I always like doing chromatic aberration. Let's see, once I do the bloom, I'll probably start doing the colors, and then let's see. Yeah, my favorite part with like things like this is like if you do select color range and like grab like the lightest, it's gonna give you all the areas of the most white, and then if you fill it with the white paint bucket, you almost have like this artificial bloom, and then you do filter blur Gaussian, and then it gives it a little bit more, and then you turn the blend mode to like soft light. Kind of gives it like this intense look to it. I always like doing that for like highlight areas. Let's see, maybe hard light. Yeah, that gives it. That makes it look pretty sinister. Let's see, can't go wrong with chromatic aberration, man. Let's see. Yeah, let me add some particles, and then I'm gonna, or some dust, and then I'll start doing color. Thank you, man. It's funny because I feel like the first like 80%, it's like you can see it, and then like that like last 10% is like when it all comes together. It's just like trusting that process. Let's see, just add a little bit more motion. Dude, yeah, let's see. I already have a version of, where is he? Yeah, there's the bloom. I can pump him up a little bit more though, honestly. I always get like lazy on the last layers, and then I was like, oh man, which one's the dust? Which one's the bloom? Gotta use a puppet. Right. There we go, that's looking intense. Alright, color time. I haven't really like nailed in the color part for this, so I kind of still experimenting. But I do like, I liked how I did it last time with the rainbow, so we'll see how this goes. But once I do that, I like to block in my colors, and then I'll take like a smudge brush and that'll kind of blend it in, and then I'll probably lower the saturation and then see where it takes me from there. Right now they're definitely a little crazy.
Then trek through the thick jungle.
My computer's not liking me doing this either.
Snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes, and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
I alt-tab my screen. Oh yeah, he's coming together. Right now we're just doing the color part. Let's see. How do I do the other one? A little bit of blues, pinks, okay. Actually, that's adjustment. There we go. We'll switch hue. Let's see. Maybe I'll color code him a little bit. Thank you, man. Let's see, let me try that again. Do a little bit less opacity. Make it more subtle. for the tentacles, I'll make them a little bit more purpley. I'll look a little gross. Yeah, I'm liking that. Alright. I think once I add chromatic aberrations, it'll be finished. So now, I'm always scared of like merging everything, so I it's like horrible for my computer as far as like space management, but I usually just duplicate everything. Save for
Ladies, does aging feel like you're on a roller coaster? If hot flashes, brain fog, fatigue,
Sorry.
weight gain, or other menopausal symptoms are interfering with your life, a simple test from Prestige Regenerative Medicine of Chico can determine if your hormones are unbalanced. Prestige Regenerative Medicine of Chico can help restore the critical hormones women lose as they age back to a healthy level. Enjoy the ride. Contact Prestige Regenerative Medicine about
Why is it
hormone
so washed
replacement
out?
therapy. Click the
I think
banner
it's just
to
my
learn more.
webcam.
It's time to tax like a
Oh,
champ.
you're just
with
using
help
the
from your
laptop
local
cam.
pros at H&R
Yeah,
Block.
I need to
Block
kill it.
guarantees 100%
Can you
accuracy
stream with
and
that?
your max refund or your money
That
back.
camera?
Plus, you'll always know the price of your tax
Probably,
prep
but I
before
don't
you
have to like
begin.
plug it
Walk
in.
in or make an appointment at 2255
I mean, it would
Esplanade
probably
in Chico,
charge it while you
or
did
call
it.
530-895.
Honestly,
1-866
I might look into
to
it.
see for yourself why it's better with block.
It's not like he's really bored. You just look like some Indian tech developer right now. Yeah. I can give you a quick rundown on what I did. So, essentially, oh boy. So I had this color layer, and then I merged everything, and then I separated them into different CMYK. So one is just yellow, one is just cyan, and let's see. Get him out of the way. So yeah, I like separated them into like different printing colors, and then when you combine them all, they go back to normal. But another thing I did was I did filter, liquefy, and then on a like single color layer, I'll just like really liquefy them. Well, not that much, but you'll see what it does. it kind of gives this like weird effect. But yeah, I kind of did that in like different points of interest. And then this is just a green haze, and I'm still kind of playing around. I kind of like that, how it is like there. But yeah, right now I'm just playing around with like hue and saturation. I don't know what I want, honestly, because that also looks pretty sick and disgusting. What do you think? That one or? That one. Right. I think I'm finished with this. All that's left is to format it for webtoons. And then I'm probably gonna hop off around 5 or slash like 30 minutes from now, but thank you guys for staying. This was a hella chill. Definitely makes the comic making process so much less lonely.
Hi, we're Visible. We're the wireless company with nothing to hide. Seriously. Hidden fees? We don't have them. Annual contracts? Not our thing. Great wireless on just one line? Now that's more like it. Get unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon for just $25 a month. Taxes and fees included. That's right, $25 a month, every month. Sorry, hidden fees. We're just not that into you. Sometimes the choice is just Visible. Switch today at Visible.com. Rate with service on the Visible plan. For additional terms and network management practices, see Visible.com.
Last year, my Lemon Law lawyer helped thousands get out of their car and get their money back. One of our largest settlements was over $400,000 due to a car malfunction issue. This year, we are aiming even higher. If you have car problems with a vehicle in the following years, 2018 to 2024, and are looking for a solution, contact us at www.mylemonlawlawyer.com. When your car stops working, we start working. You pay zero.
Marcus is a connoisseur of anything that's free, so he was happy to read the disclaimer on TurboTax Free Edition.
Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. Form 1040 and limited credits only. See how at TurboTax.com. That's me!
File your taxes 100% free with TurboTax Free Edition and get your max refund guaranteed. See if you qualify to file for free at TurboTax.com. See max refund guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Alrighty, we did it, guys. It's all finished. Just want to thank you guys for sticking with me till the end. I really appreciate it. I'm probably gonna end the stream now, but thank you guys for keeping me company, and I'll catch you around. Alright. See you later, Shin. Ooh.